And we're going into champ select again.
Okay, again, I don't really expect the Zeriban taken away from Omni. You're not going to see that again. Shen, again, taken away from Blobfish. Now here is where it gets interesting. This is where they both teams actually surprised us before. Akali, again, Deceiver, not going to have it get his hands on that. Now, are they going to take... Oh, yep. Charles Varus, devastating the first game. Definitely not going to let him have that again. And Ivan again. Has Rodemon played Ivan recently?
I don't remember him picking it.
And Mel taken away again from Nosferatu. Interesting last three bans on both. Well, the third ban on Mage team was really surprising. Pantheon again. Really happy with his performance on that one. And again, can't really say I blame him. Are we actually going to see a same picks yet again? I, for one, hope not. Lucian is actually available. God damn it. Still, Omni did a great work on this Lucian. Finding a lot of dashing forward very aggressively at a time, it's causing a lot of damage. Rodemon, Nunu is up. No! He locks in Zin. Very curious.
That is a
Zin.
change.
Zin is a very strong champion, and he did hover the game before, but nope, this time it's not going to lock in the Nunu, but locks in the Zin. Noah's Training Horse responds very fast with a Xayah pick. And they picked the Xayah Rakan. If I'm not mistaken, are they going to show the support on NVV already? I don't think so. I think they are going to probably pick the mid here. Deceiver. Getting the Deceiver. LeBlanc locked in. And for those who haven't done too much of a background check, Deceiver has a 68% win rate on LeBlanc.
Will be definitely interesting to see here.
Really interesting to see a masterful LeBlanc being played. And we are back into Live with a Bang. Galio being taken away, making sure that Deceiver is getting those one-on-ones with those pesky interruptions from a team. Also, denying a double global was really, really good. And it's not fearless because one team didn't want to do fearless. Medio being taken away, making sure that Rakan does not face a football to the head when he tries to go in. And Nafarata's Vex also is not going to see the light of day. Nafarata's Syndra is still available if they want it. The final ban, I'm guessing, is going to be... Could it be a... What is that? Shade, you're not... never mind. I was going to suggest a support ban, but no, the Renekton is getting removed. And that is another Nami Lucian combo.
Yay!
The fish getting more play than she rightfully deserves.
That's so not true. Just take a good skin this time around, please. I don't like the program Nami. It's not good.
It's going to see Nafaratu's Aurora. Aurora, as we've seen in previous games from other teams, has done a lot of work and a lot of damage. Are we going to see an Ambessa to play around out this comp? A lot of damage, high pressure, and really good pick potential. Yes, we are. And Ambessa to round out the combo. No real tank on either team. Never mind, there is the Poppy. And that is a really good Poppy pick. Rakan dashes a whole lot. Ambessa is the was it the term power creep when it comes to dashes? Not when Poppy's around. There's so much damage on Noah's training horse's team. Most of the damage that's going to come out is going to be from Lucian, LeBlanc, and Zin for NVV. Poppy, as we was also seen before, has a lot of damage packed into her kit. And I believe it was it Maximum Bloodfish that actually ended up doing a 1v4 with a Poppy. And she come out on top.
I believe it was someone else.
It was from horsing around, wasn't it?
Possibly. Who picked Poppy? Poppy.
But yeah, match point for Noah's training horse. It is, again, it's a best of 3. So this could be the final game. Both teams have champs that deal an absurd amount of damage, and if Ambessa gets going, it's kind of hard to stop her. Again, Poppy is probably the best pick to do it. Combo that with a Zin. But also this LeBlanc running into a bush, not knowing that she's in there when she has 2 items is terrifying, and it could lead to a very, very quick death. Luckily enough,
It was actually Void on a Poppy before, so he's running it back.
What? Now would win was waiting here in the finals. This was like the
Before whoever played Poppy last time, it was Void.
Okay.
I believe. Or I wrote something bad, which I hope I didn't.
I'm referring to the game that actually happened in the lower bracket finals. They got Noah's training arc here.
So match 19. I believe that should be the game, yeah.
Yeah, Void wasn't in there.
Right. I lost a Poppy somewhere? I don't know.
It seems like it. The ruler skin. Oh yeah. In my head, I was like, he's not playing Varus. What are you talking about? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's a great skin. Bewitching LeBlanc is also something I haven't seen before. Let's move that control over here. Right, there we go into the second game of the final. Shane, is that you pressing?
Should be him, because I don't press anything.
Mine is disconnected for some reason.
Yeah, it's loading back up.
Okay, cool. Oh, Zin is recalling and just did catch a glimpse of them before he actually got that the recall off. There we go. We get to see the runes. Oh, Xayah is running into both Nami Lucian. This could be bad. Takes off half his HP and hasn't even been with the flash yet. Barrier used, flash to get away. Omni is looping around to see if he can get a catch on. Just flash auto should do it. But it seems like they are happy with just 2 summoner spells wasted from the bot lane. They're trying to stop her from base. He's going to waste a lot of time running back here. She did cancel her base once, and that is going to cause her to lose probably 3 CS coming back. Beautiful prediction there by Nafaratu hitting LeBlanc actually distorted back. Both junglers starting on the top side of the map. Nafaratu putting a lot of pressure down on the Deceivers LeBlanc already. Got him to half HP. Ambessa taunting Poppy. Doesn't really have the spell, but still does it. Xayah has made it back to base. Is 5 CS down already due to the early pressure from Nami Lucian. Lucian dashes forward, putting a lot of damage down onto Rakan. Oh, aggressive distortion again from LeBlanc. Both mid laners have chugged both potions already. Rakan also has chugged his. Beautiful stop there from Poppy, saying, "No, you are not dashing here." Oh, an aggressive play by Deceiver again. Looks like it's good. Almost first blood there. Beautiful combo, beautiful damage done. Pathy coming in to secure the mid lane just so Deceiver doesn't get any early plates. Both top laners of Noah's Training Horse is using teleport to get back to the lane. Oh, Nafaratu's going aggressive already. He's lost half his HP. LeBlanc has a huge minion wave beating down on him. At the same time, Lucian has got aggressive into Noah's Training Horse and is forced to flash out. But meanwhile, Pantheon has found Nami. It's going very aggressive. In comes Zin, trying to answer back. This turns into a whole show. First blood going to Zin. Xayah is running up, pretty much face tanking Lucian damage, and he's going to go down. All of a sudden, nothing really happens. Trades back and forth, and all of a sudden, a kind of big fight going down in the bot lane. NVV is firmly in the driver's seat now. Xayah is down 27 CS already, and it's looking disastrous for sure in this fight. Oh, the Deceiver's going aggressive again, taking a solo kill on Nafaratu. This Aurora is not having a good time at all. Rakan's going aggressive, just to poke Lucian out. Finally, Shaw can actually get some CS, get himself some gold, and catch up. 4 people from NVV in the base here. Good reset, and everyone's all back on the map at the same time. Everyone has backed, everyone has bought something. Really good tempo. Zen is restarting his clearance, going top to bot, and he's probably going to be ready for the dragon spawn. Pantheon is pathing away from it. Poppy going aggressive here against an Ambessa. But no, we're going to see Shaw beating up on this Nami instead. Ambessa getting quite low there. Poppy definitely has the advantage here. Pantheon is coming in to see if he can save the day. Flash from Poppy secures the kill, but Pantheon flashes, jumps on it, and puts a spear through Poppy's head to get revenge for his fallen comrade. We have 5 minutes in, and we have 5 kills. This looks to be a gory one. Xin has cleared his jungle and is in position to take the dragon. Pantheon is on the other side of the map, so it's probably going to be a free dragon. Lucian going aggressive here, really trying to zone this Xayah away from any form of resource. Pantheon is looking at LeBlanc. Doesn't have flash this time, so any aggression is going to come here from pretty much melee range. Nope. LeBlanc dashing distortion forward, just a wave clear, push the turret, push the minions into the turret. Blue team is not really in a position to respond to this dragon. It's going to go to NVV. Ooh, almost a stun steal there. LeBlanc dashing and uses ult to distortion forward yet again. Lucian to accept the kill on Pantheon. Rakan goes in with a triple knockup, but gets knocked up by Xin in return. And Xayah is not close enough to actually let him dash out. A kill and 2 kills and a dragon to NVV. Poppy going aggressive again. Try to shove Ambessa in on the turret just to make sure to take some damage. Oh no, Xayah, you're in trouble. Xin was sticking around, and never mind. Pantheon comes in to save the day. And the turret is on the board with a kill onto Nami. Unfortunately, Char did not get the kill, but Nami's off the board for a few seconds. It was actually a faster than recalling. So nothing lost, actually something gained there from Nami. The goal graph is looking very red right now. Nope, Xin comes in here, but Ambessa stops him and actually gets the kill onto Poppy with the use of her ulti, making sure she cannot be stopped.
I feel like we just saw this situation a minute ago, just reversed.
Now you talk about Pantheon coming into, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, Pantheon jumping in to see Q smites their first grunt, making sure they get at least one of them. Zen didn't take too kindly to that and actually dashes after him. Poppy or Ambessa teleporting in, but it is a little bit too late. Bot lane is doing a fierce battle right now, but we're not going to be privy to see it because Ambessa is now fighting 2 people, both Xin and LeBlanc. Big Aurora ultimate hitting both Xin and LeBlanc here. But not
escapes.
enough. So close of actually getting a big shutdown and getting some valued gold onto this Aurora, putting her back in. It would put her back in the driver's seat of the mid lane. Again, the big fight in the bottom lane. Just a minute ago, we saw the culling being used. I don't know if we saw a wave being used, but in comes Pantheon with the grand skill, the Skyfall. Rakan forced to flash, forced to heal. Sorry. Oh, LeBlanc is looking to chain, but no, misses. Botland's looking very aggressive. There's the grand entrance and his Rakan ulti going in. And Xin taking the opportune time since he knows Pantheon was in the bot lane with no ulti. Takes grubbies. Secures 2 of them. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this does mean that they have 2 in objectives. So they only need 1 more to secure feats of strength. A lot of bookkeeping work right now. A little bit of slaps going on in the top lane. There is almost a 300 gold shutdown on LeBlanc already. It's 3 minutes
A
into the
lot
game.
of grouping
10
up in the
minutes.
bot lane.
The bot lane going very aggressive. Rakan finding a beautiful knockup onto Lucian. In comes Aurora out of left field, but Nabi keeps Lucian
Not enough
very, very
damage.
healthy. Throws a spear into his head. LeBlanc has joined into the fight and actually takes down Aurora pretty easily. Lucian is now feels pretty confident and dashes in, takes the kill on the Pantheon. LeBlanc is looking around to see if she can pick up a straggler. Distortions forward. Ethereal Chain connects. Roots, but distorts back.
This is one scary LeBlanc. You don't want to get one
No,
shot by
the
this.
LeBlanc has a completed item and 10 stacks on the Dark Seal. Distortion backs! I didn't even know she could had a portal there. Beautiful stuff. That is a 3-0-6 LeBlanc. This is going to be a horror show.
Meanwhile,
any
Poppy doing
squishies.
Poppy things to an Ambessa.
It feels like every time a Poppy stops at an Ambessa from dashing, the Ambessa just has to use every other ability to dash around just to feel the freedom again. Panther's looking to throw a spear, and Gnome did his best to do a steal there to secure for the team. But if I'm not mistaken, that is feats for NVV. It doesn't show on the overlay, but they did secure 2 grubbies and 2 drakes.
They don't need 3 grubbies to listen up.
No, it's 2.
Then probably yes.
But Pantheon got the first one. Don't know if that counts for something. I don't know. Again, bit of a scuffle going on in the top lane. Both top laners are just doing their ability, dashing away. Oh, again, LeBlanc feeling very, very confident in this mid matchup, and actually goes in. There's a 500 gold shot on LeBlanc in the mid lane right now. Pantheon looking to do something. Ethereal Chain connects, the LeBlanc distorts away. Zen has found him best in the top lane. Poppy is flashing in just to get him in range. Are they going to be able to do something? Are they going to time it out? No. They just decide to wait to spend a flash and get nothing. 3 people standing on a wall right now. And Pantheon's not going to check the tri-brush. Navarato's coming back to lane. Yeah, they got feats. I'm seeing upgraded sock shoes on LeBlanc. Nope. LeBlanc stores in, probably just to clear the minion wave. Lucian dashing forward, feeling very confident. Doing a lot of damage to Xayah. Xayah has the ultimate just to avoid the Nami ulti. Lucian is getting pinned, rooted, and here comes the culling, doing a lot of damage. Rakan has to tank it all just to secure the escape of his AD. Xin has now looked around, is looking to do something here. In the meantime, LeBlanc is doing very aggressive onto Aurora. Aurora forced to W away.
She can't
Distorts
escape,
back in.
can she? No.
Nope, she cannot. Like Sigil of Silence, Sigil of Malice just is a point and click, and we'll chase it down. First turret to NVV. Zen jumps onto Ambessa, looking to go aggressive, but takes a lot of damage in return. And Pantheon just showing that he is in the vicinity.
NVV, very aggressive this whole game.
Very, very aggressive. They kind of have to with their champions, especially LeBlanc has to push a lead. Make sure that it's the magical powers are felt across the rift. Interestingly enough, they have swapped it around, so Ambessa is now going to the bot lane, trying to do her best to avoid the Poppy. The problem is that is putting a very weak Xayah in the top lane. The Lucian does putting a lot of damage on Ambessa. Just make sure she feels welcome to the bot lane. And it's time to recall to bid some items. We are probably going to see another Flicker Blade second item here from Lucian. Call has been completed for him. There it is, the Flicker Blades, and there's the upgraded boots now. Very very clever what LeBlanc did there. Upgrading to measure. Medj is counting as a completed item, thus she can buy a very cheap Medj and get the boot upgraded very early. Very gold efficient itemization from LeBlanc. The problem is, if she does now die, that Medj is quite the detriment. Oh, we go to see if the boot upgrade was worth it. It very much was. Beautiful sidestep there from the ambassador to avoid the ambassador ulti. Picking up another 4 pages for her book. Oh, Aurora's been found by Lucian, but she leads him straight into Pantheon. Pantheon flash ease. She secured the kill and a big shutdown there on the Lucian. Now Pantheon is in a big load of trouble. Xayah actually takes down the Poppy. Apparently not on the turret like I thought, but no. Very, very close. Now this LeBlanc is around, looking to do everything they can just to revenge the teammate. But no! She gets out, and Rakan as well.
By the skin on their teeth.
Holy. Very well played there by the Rakan, getting the knockups and the shields. Fun enough, Xayah didn't have to use ulti until that very moment. And now this LeBlanc is sitting on a 700 gold shutdown. 1,000 gold to ever get this LeBlanc. And takes away 10 of her book pages.
You get money and something to read? Sign me up.
No, you get to destroy someone else's book.
And I keep the book?
No, she keeps the book. You take the pages and destroy them.
Oh, that's just unfair.
That's just mean. NVV is looking for to secure their 3rd dragon. It's going to be a Ocean Drake. It is going to be Ocean Soul. Good attempt there from Nafaratu, but couldn't really reach. I'm almost scared to click it, but we're going to check this Crimson Gold Graph. NVV has been
Like an ocean of blood.
Yeah, NVV have been in the driver's seat of this game since pretty much minute 1. Oh, Pantheon is in trouble. He's about to be caught out by Zen and Lucian. Taking actually doesn't take that much damage due to his shield. Navarrete, you do not want to participate in this. But no, apparently he did. But he gets taken down by the calling from Lucian. A lot of damage coming out from that spell right now. Oh, Rakan just doing a little knock up to let everyone know that he's there. Hide and seek between the top laners, going in for a little bit of trade, and Mombasa comes out on top. Oh, Mombasa, you might want to start running because Nami is here to support her little friend with a hammer. In the meantime, Lucian and Xin pick up the Herald. Big engage there from LeBlanc, but sadly has to run away because she took too much damage. That little bit of that knock-up from Rakan really put her in danger and at risk of losing her precious pages. There's fights all across the map. Void, the Poppy comes out on top and against them best in the top lane. The Xin and LeBlanc take down Aurora. In the meantime, Rakan, Xayah, and Pantheon are putting pressure onto Lucian and Nami. But no, not enough. Xin is looking for more, doing a little bit of spear thrusting to see if he can catch on one. Oof. Good sidestep by Rakan, making sure he doesn't take another hit. Double the Rakan Xayah recall pattern. We have 2 items completed from NVV's top and jungle. We're getting very close to seeing a completed, third completed item for both the LeBlanc and Lucian. They have a lot of gold, and it's going to be quite difficult for them to actually get through, get away with. It's going to be very easy for them to kill everyone else. Atakan taken for free by NVV, and Zaya is in trouble. Nope, never mind. Oh, Ambassador's being called by Zin, and Zin and LeBlanc. LeBlanc flashes Zin, still rooted by ethereal chains. LeBlanc takes another kill and gets another full page of the book. She is at 20. This is not going well for Noah's training horse. Looks like they're trying to go aggressive on to Poppy yet again. Rakan slammed into the wall. Did she sidestep that knock-up? Or was that just a funky animation?
I think it was just a funky animation.
Yeah, because she moved a tiny bit, but it's Pantheon. Yeah, Pantheon.
That hurts.
That is a lot of damage. That is a double stack, double crit item, Lucian's Culling. For those who don't know, Lucian Culling now scales off of crit chance instead of attack speed.
Noah's heart are horse pressure are bleeding from every lane. Can they still save this?
Oh, Rakan ulti just to keep the Zin in place. Lucian aggressively dashing it in, and Bessa catches him with the ultimate. Aurora ultimate goes down for a shutdown. Bessa continues to chasing.
This is their chance,
looking
maybe.
very aggressive. Looking to go very aggressive here. Aurora is also on the side, but Zin is in the middle of three members. Cannot take it down. Aurora is now very much in trouble against this LeBlanc. And that is another kill for the LeBlanc, getting her Medj up to 24 stacks. But a very big shot. Never mind, there 25 stacks. LeBlanc is just taking over the game. 9-0-7. This is a horrifying LeBlanc.
Beast.
Holy.
I'm surprised he's called the Deceiver.
Well, I guess we finally know why. Oh, look, stun on the turret, but no, has the distortion portal all the way back. And that is first in-hib turret in the bot lane taken for NVV. Lucian taking the
red.
red.
Be going into game 3. Do you think they'll have to ban this LeBlanc now?
Either that or take a counter pick like a Poppy. NVV is taking the red, and also looking to take this soul. The Dragon Soul is going to be an ocean, so not really the strongest, but the soul is a soul, and they really want it. Taking a look at this Crimson Graph again, is just going and going and going.
If this is the Ocean of Blood, I believe we hit the Mariana Trench.
Yeah. Oh, Storm Surge being completed for the LeBlanc. She is up very, very, very close of actually completing the Rabadon's death cap. Aurora has been found by Zin. Zin misses the W. But speaking of being found, Zaya has been found by Lucian, has to ulti before anything happens. Pantheon has to ulti just to secure her safety. But it's not even good enough because in comes LeBlanc and Lucian. Or LeBlanc and Nami. Picks up another kill. Poppy is having a little scrap in the bot lane for the inhib. And Bessa and Aurora doing the best they can just to keep her off it. But no, Zin comes in as backup and makes sure she gets it. I had to take a drink, sorry about that. Looking towards this mid turret, Lucius decides, you know what, I got Drake. Ocean Soul, I got a Nami, I can tank the turret for a little bit. Going aggressive here, Poppy puts down the no dashing zone. LeBlanc deletes Aurora with 2 dashes. Aurora and Bessa finds Zin with her ulti, but it's not going to do anything. Pantheon is doing the best he can just to keep LeBlanc and Lucian in their place. But he's gonna fall instantly. That's a 5-0 exchange, and as mid inhib, this is game for NVV.
NVV is showing that they do not agree how the first final game went and that they are here to be serious and they are asking the other team to step up their game because we are going to game 3 and anything could happen.
Ooh, Nelly, what a game.
This LeBlanc absolutely deserves the honorable mention this game. Like, absolutely amazing. I don't
Yeah,
think the enemy team was ready for the amount of damage
a
this LeBlanc
KDA
will
of
dish out.
24. Going
That that
didn't
will
even
that
die
will be
once.
that will be very fun to calculate in the pick'ems. If anyone picked the Deceiver as their mid MVP, maybe they will get some nice points in there.
Yeah, I don't foresee in Noah's training halls letting the LeBlanc through again. It's especially now with any form of special counters such as the Poppy.